You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 92.3 K-Rock.
Hi, this is Bob Gecko. You're listening to Best of Stern. That's when Howard takes time off under the guise. Hi, this is Bob Gecko. You're listening to Best of Stern. Translated, Howard's doing something else. On New York's classic rock and roll radio station, 92.3 K-Rock.
We're back with The Howard Stern Show.
And it's Maria Melito bringing you the Best of Stern, and we're back with the FMEs.
Yes. Are we back at the
FMEs?
FMEs? Thank you, Fred.
We're back live with Howard Stern from the 9th Annual FME Awards.
All right. Thank you, my man.
He really is asleep, isn't he?
Yeah, it's our announcer, Fred Norris. And, you know, there will be a Frightening Fred Norris Award. It's like the Irving J. Thalberg Award.
An honorary award.
Yeah. Of course, whoever got their balls most busted this year. Anyway, let me just tell you something. The next category is very exciting, Robin.
Yeah, what is it?
Well, we got a big moment coming up. Most Angry Staff Member Award.
Wow.
Which everybody looks forward to. This is the coveted award. And what a year it's been, Robin.
Everybody tries to get this one.
You know, we befriended Bob Hope in the nick of time before he joins Bing in that great golf tournament in the sky. What a year, what a year. We even got back Geraldo as a guest. And
that's right.
Sam Kinison and I made up. It's just been great. And we got rid of that Schlemiel emo.
But then he keeps coming back.
I know. He's hard to get rid of.
He's like flypaper.
He's like an ant. You step on them, but they come back. I'll tell you what a year it's been. We've paraded so many nude girls around the studio that I need a splint on my penis, Robin.
Oh,
I'm not kidding. Wow. And you know, this is the year we added Los Angeles and Baltimore to our growing empire.
Right.
Now we're heroes in Los Angeles. And I didn't have to dribble a basketball or get a fatal disease. Here I am in just, in a short amount of time. A prominent figure in Los Angeles radio. And that's our goal. It's the year of our goal, Robin.
Which is?
A national radio show.
All right.
I want to not be getting laid in every market, thanks to my beautiful wife. I want to thank her. You know, Robin, I am the most imitated radio personality in the world.
Yes, that's true.
I'm the most imitated radio personality that ever belched into a microphone. I have blazed the trail in the art of broadcasting where no one else would dare to tread. The word penis crosses my lips more often than Jessica Hans. Doesn't she say that word a lot? Well, maybe not. I pass gas and make it art. I parody everything and everyone. What a waste of time. This whole show is. You know, Robin, there's a lot of famous people out in the audience, but I want to get to our big category right now.
What is the category we're dealing with right now?
Most angry staff member. Here's our nominees.
All right.
Boom. Boom. Boom, Fred. Boom it. He refuses to boom. I don't. What is he doing over there? You can see. Come on, tell me.
He's sitting there looking at a cart.
All right. Boom. Now, our most angry staff member, first nominee, Mark Coppola. Mark Coppola, disc jockey. Mark Coppola producing. Cope is so mad that he has a 19-year radio career, and all we talk about is his famous family, but everyone does that.
But that's why I say this is therapeutic.
No, not everyone does that.
You encourage that. Everywhere you go, you tell everyone you're Francis Ford Coppola's nephew.
No, I don't.
Yes, you do.
No, I don't.
Yes.
No, I don't.
Yes.
I never did it before. You're the first person to bring that up on the air. Nobody knew I was related until you started it. You started it, Howard. You did.
Oh, I
don't tell me that.
Get that other guy back.
God. Gee.
Boy, you're having a problem.
You wanted to get me mad, fine. But don't tell me I go around telling people I'm related, 'cause I don't.
Oh,
you want to see who fights better, me or Meg? Is that what it is?
Oh,
all right.
Boy. What did we bring out in people, I wonder?
I don't know, but you sure bring it out. 'Cause I want to kill you right now. I'm serious.
Oh, wonderful.
Wow. Everybody loves it. Well, that's going to be a tough performance to beat.
Yeah, who's next?
Our second nominee is... Our second nominee is Gary Dell'Abate. Gary Dell'Abate producing for Most Angry Staff Member. Why do you know the promotion person from Epic Records?
Because I have to deal with them for the show.
How do you... Oh, for the show. What's the name of this show?
The Howard Stern Show.
Right.
The Hitler Show.
No, this is not... Hey, you just shut your face.
Leave the house.
And what about this guy from the Warner Home Video?
No, okay.
Suddenly you're on his mailing
No.
list.
There's no suddenly involved.
You suddenly made him feel that you're the guy.
Suddenly...
I told you I want
the
every
story,
video.
or you want to hear your BS?
No. Listen to me. You work for me.
The history...
Hold it. I don't want BS.
The world according to Howard or the truth? You said you asked me a question.
There is no truth other than the fact that I have had this discussion with you 100 times.
You asked me a question. You want the truth, or you want to direct it the way you want?
Every video that comes into this station is mine.
Or you asked me a question. Now give me an opportunity to answer.
I am not asking you a question.
Give me an opportunity to answer.
I am giving you a rule.
He cultivated a contact on his own, Howard.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. The guy. Yeah. Wow. Not a bad performance. Not a bad performance, but there are 3 nominees, and our third most angry staff member, our third nominee, Meg Griffin. Meg Griffin producing.
Meg had to be nominated in this category.
A lot of people can't believe Fred Norris was aced out of this category. But here we go.
I'm not even going to get into it with you. You're not worth it.
Who cares?
Oh, dear. Here we go.
Who cares?
It's already deteriorating.
Who cares what you think?
It's deteriorating every morning at 6 o'clock.
I couldn't care.
Regardless of the idiots that listen to this program.
I couldn't care who thinks I should shut up.
It's just another reflection of what America's like these days and the men's club that everybody joins into and the reason that these hearings are such a joke.
Yeah.
And you jumping on the bandwagon makes me wonder why.
Oh, you think that's a conspiracy?
Oh, great.
Not a conspiracy, but it might be good for the women's side of the ratings numbers.
Oh, I'm trying to get my women's ratings.
I never hear you show any respect to women in any other way, as you haven't to me this morning, Howard.
Is that right?
That's right.
Is that right?
Yeah, you're a pig.
Yeah, and you know what? You're equally a pig.
Thank you very much. Yeah, I go around degrading people all day long on my radio
Who knows
show.
what you do all day long? Who knows who you degrade?
Plenty of people know what I do all day long. It's got nothing to do with what you do.
I have no problem with what I do. You worry about what you do.
Because you got a fat paycheck and you get to say what you want, and you carry it around as if it's all for the fight of freedom of speech when it's for the fight of a foul mouth.
All right. Wow.
Goodness.
Wow, that's going to be tough.
Too many good performances. What's going to happen?
Who knows? It could be a tie. But all right, Robin, it's time for me to open the envelope.
All right, go ahead. I can't wait. Who's it going to be? Hurry!
Look at this envelope. What, do they make this out of?
Oh, we're going to die of anticipation.
Oh, my God.
Who is it?
Meg Griffin taking it again. Wow, Meg Griffin. And now on our phone to accept her award is a very beautiful and talented Meg Griffin. Meg, is that you? Meg, are you there?
Good morning, Howard.
Wow, Meg Griffin.
Congratulations.
Congratulations to you on your FME.
Thank you, darlings.
For most angry performance. And, you know, I'm going to tell you something. Cope looked like he might take it.
Gary's sitting here. He looks very disappointed.
Gary, you all right?
No, I think that everybody did a great job, and just being nominated was enough.
Right. Meg, go ahead. Make your acceptance
Hey,
speech.
listen, all I was going to say is I think Gary's one up on me for calling this the Hitler show, because all I've ever called it is Dante's Inferno, you know?
Right.
I'm going to hand it to him.
Yeah, you see, that's where I thought Gary might move ahead.
Yeah, he sort of inched his way up. I thought that Cope, however, saying that he wanted to kill you. Meg hasn't even gone that far.
I know. Well, Meg does want to kill me. She just hasn't actually
She never
said it.
said it.
At times, yes,
But I must, at times, yes, but I'll tell you this, Gary is not upset. Gary's too stupid to get really angry about this whole award thing.
Well, the thing about Cope, all I was going to say about Cope is you really just got to stop picking on him, Howard.
Yeah, well, it's true. I think he's pushed over the edge pretty much. But, you know, all I meant was that it's very difficult coming from the Coppola family where Francis Ford Coppola is his uncle. And, of course, what is it?
Nicolas Cage
is his brother, and Talia Shire is his aunt, and there's Cope just spinning records. You understand how difficult that is. You see, in your family, you're the big star. In Cope's family, he's nothing.
Actually, he's not just spinning records, though. As a matter of fact, I'm going to see him in a play tonight, so he is doing a lot more than that. You don't give him credit.
Well, that's true. He is in a play tonight. How many people were there when you saw it, Fred?
Ooh. Howard, cut it out.
I'm just kidding, of course.
Well, actually, you know what? I got to get on train, but I can't thank you guys enough for, you know, the advancement of my career that has occurred when you let me into the Inferno every now and then.
Well, let me tell you something.
You will be coming in this morning.
I will be coming in this morning.
Meg, what is going on now? You will not be... Is
there some kind of statue for this anyway?
Yes, you do get a statue.
Oh, good.
And wait till you see where it's been.
Yeah, right.
Dante's Inferno. But actually, Meg, I got the news on, what was it, Friday?
Yeah, it was Friday.
That you would be moving to nights.
Yeah, I'm going to be doing 6 to 10 at night again.
Now, I am still fighting this decision. Because I want Meg on after us. Because how will we get any more stellar performances?
I know.
Exactly. I mean, I was hoping this would be the position you would take.
Oh, yeah. I'm out of my mind over it. I don't know how you feel about it, but I'm out of my mind over it.
I'm going through withdrawal already, Howard.
That's it.
That's right.
All right.
You're going to miss us if you go.
No, she'll be back. I'm telling you.
I got to get my train, but I'll see you guys later.
All right, Meg, congratulations on your FME.
Thank you so very much.
All right, very good. There she is. She's not angry today because she won an FME.
Yeah, whenever you give someone an award, they sort of like you.
Robin, let's be honest. It is the most coveted award in radio.
Yeah.
And there she is with her FME. You know, Robin, as I look around the audience here at the FMEs, I can't believe the list of notables. Why, there's Scott Shannon.
Oh, he showed up.
Well, he's not supposed to be in the audience. He's cleaning toilets here at the FMEs because of his lowly two-share.
Yeah, I mean, he's hardly in radio at this point.
Didn't we just read about him in the newspaper? He said soon it'll just be him and us vying for the top position.
That's right, yes.
Yeah, all of radio laughs at him. Good move leaving New York. You know, it's funny. As we leave him in the dust, bouncing from one bad station to another, one almost has to feel sorry, but then we remember what a dickhead he is.
Yeah, and we stop.
And we stop. Hey, look over there, Robin, in the wheelchair.
Ooh, who's that?
Scott Muni.
You're kidding.
Yeah.
God, what happened?
Boy, does that look bad from up here on the stage. I'll tell you, you think he'd have some dignity and stay home.
Yeah, really. Nobody wants to see that at an award show.
Hey, Scott, how you doing? Try to talk to us through your blowhole. Very good. Okay.
Well, he did decorate the wheelchair in honor.
Scott Muni, who's older than the crust on Marconi's ass, is but a fading whimper in the industry where he once had a place. Look at them out there. Look at Mark and Brian. What position is that? Is that the missionary position they're in now?
I think that's the missionary they're doing now.
Yeah, look at that. You two dudes are going to get your asses whipped so bad you're going to swim back to Dog Patch or whatever hole you crawled out of.
I think they're going to do the whole Kama Sutra for us.
Look at that. It's the Kama Sutra for Mark and Brian. My God. I didn't know there were that many orifices on a man. Hey, look at that. Hey, don't cry on... Brian is crying from the pain.
Oh, no. Well, calm down, you two.
Love hurts. Hey, you're going to rust Scott Muni's wheelchair. You son of a bitch. Yeah, all right, guys. Calm down. This is a family show.
Somebody throw some water on them.
Look at those two. I got to tell you, though, I'm excited. It's time for Boy Gary's song.
What is Gary going to sing for us? What selection?
Gary, what song will you be singing?
It's called Why Does Howard Hang On To Me?
Why Does Howard Hang On To Me? But you know what? I've been informed by the nominating committee we must break for commercial.
Okay, so when we come back,
Boy Gary's
production
big production number right after these words.
The 9th Annual FME Awards will continue in a moment.
92.3 K-Rock.
Hi, this is Paul Kantner from the KBC Band, and you're listening to the best of Howard Stern on 92.3 K-Rock, New York City.
Are you ready for the hottest Jewish singles weekend of the summer?
Yes, I'm ready. I'm finally ready.
It is July 16th weekend at Club Getaway. At Club Getaway, New England's premier sport resort, you can enjoy your favorite summer sport from water skiing. Listen, I'm going to cut out the crap here and lay it on the line to you. Are you some big, ugly, horny guy like me? I'm married, okay? I found my princess. But there are a lot of lonely dudes out there, a lot of lonely guys out there that can't find a woman. I'm going to tell you how to do it. As ugly as I always was always able to find a girlfriend, several girlfriends. I had women fighting over me at summer camp. You know I had women fighting over me?
Now, this is a story you never told me.
I'm not kidding. I've actually had women fighting over me. Only at summer camp.
Something about summer camp makes an unattractive guy attractive.
46 some odd weeks out of the year, not a woman would look at me. I go up to camp for 6 weeks, and there I was, the camp stud.
Huh.
I mean, seriously, and why? And you say, why, Howard?
Yeah,
why at summer camp?
How did you change? What was it about summer camp?
Let me tell you something. A guy like Joe Rifkin, the mass murderer, could get, he could have gotten girls at summer camp. But listen to me. I'm being very serious about this. So why was I able to get girls at summer camp? First of all, there were always activities. You were always in groups. And
you look better in activities?
No, I didn't look any better, but my true personality came out. Women, if I walk into a bar, no one wants to talk to me because it looks like Herman Munster standing in the corner. But if I walk into a camp situation, and days go by, and the girls, I guess you get weak from not eating that much, and they're hanging around me, they go, hey, Howie. They used to call me Howie.
They're out in the sun a lot, too.
Yes, Howie doesn't look so bad. Howie's kind of a fun guy. Howie's not such a loser. And this is the idea of Club Getaway. Guys, girls having fun together. You're up there, you're rollerblading, you're mountain biking. Kathy Tobin, you're looking for a man, right?
Every day.
Yeah, you really are.
Yeah.
And you can't find one, but if you went to Club Getaway, you'd get it.
I'm going to go.
You're not Jewish, are you?
I will be for this weekend.
Yeah, just disguise yourself
I
as
was
a
going
Jew.
to say, what are you doing sitting here? You should be on your way.
Yeah, wear a yarmulke. What's the matter with you? Who knows? Maybe you'll meet a great guy like Larry Ratso Sloman up there. All right, listen to me. In all seriousness, I want you to try this. Club Getaway is like summer camp for grown-ups. You're going to have the best summer of your life. The all-inclusive weekend vacation is $99 a day plus tax and service at the price you can afford. At the price you can't afford to stay home. We know guys who met beautiful women doing this.
Oh, married them.
Play sports all day, party all night. For reservation or a free Club Getaway brochure on the hottest Jewish singles weekend of the summer, call 1-800, the number 6, and then Getaway. 1-800-6-GETAWAY. Call now, 1-800-6-GETAWAY.
We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And let's get back to the greatest radio award show ever, the FMEs, on the Best of Stern.
Robin, let's get back to those FMEs. We're really rolling now. It's Baba Booey's big moment.
We're back with Howard Stern and Robin Quivers live with the 9th Annual FME Award.
You better believe it, Robin. Here's a whole section of the FMEs devoted to our producer boy, Gary Delabate.
And a fine producer he is.
Yeah, he's one, he actually has a category all of his own. Because we can never figure out why we have Gary as our producer when he screws up all year long. Gary, often we have you repeat after us, don't we?
Yeah.
Would you like to repeat after me as a special to the FME?
Sure, sort of like a, yeah, I understand.
All right, repeat after me.
Okay.
The FMEs were late because I am a total failure.
I am a total failure.
I am surprised. My hair remembers to grow.
My hair remembers to grow.
If I was a ship, I would sink and stink up the ocean.
I would sink and stink up the ocean.
Yep. Well, anyway, this year Gary gets the annual Scott Salem Memorial Award. I mean, Scott's not dead, but how long can he possibly have left after all the cigarettes he smoked? This is an award that we give out every year for the best person who keeps a job in spite of his laziness, total lack of drive, and abundance of bad habits. Absolutely no talent or self-control, and no future to speak of.
That is the Scott Salem Award.
Yes, absolutely. And you're receiving it this year. You should be very proud of yourself.
What an honor.
All right, let's see why. Here's 3 categories where Gary was nominated. And why we bother to keep Gary.
Why is he here?
Gary's Baba Booey story. Many of you call up and say, why do we call him Baba Booey? Well, this is how it happened. Gary started collecting cartoon art, and here was his explanation as to why.
You ready? Quick Joe McGraw and Baba Booey. I'm thinking about getting.
Good. How do you make the final determination?
Just have to see, how much money is coming in.
How much does a Baba Louie go for?
Those are a little bit cheaper. Quick Draw and a Baba Booey are about $3.25.
What do you call him?
Baba Booey. Baba Booey.
What do you call him?
Baba Booey.
I thought it was...
is it Baba Louie?
It's Baba Louie, isn't it?
Baba Louie.
Oh, whatever.
You're going to hang a picture of a guy you don't even know his name? It's one thing not to know a Picasso.
Baba Booey, he's saying.
The Mama. The Mona Lisa. Baba Booey.
Well, that's what Quick Draw used to sometimes call him, I thought.
Man.
Maybe I wasn't listening right. It was 20 years ago.
Baba Louie is what he used to call
Baba Booey.
Baba Louie.
Yes, everybody loves it. Now, reason number 2, we like to keep Gary around. Which one is this?
Just because I repeat stuff.
Oh, this is when you repeat stuff. Okay.
I represent you, yes or no? Not as an agent, but I'm a representative of the show.
You're a representative of the show in some circumstances.
Right.
But you are you. You're not me. You don't have to represent my feelings.
In those circumstances we spoke about last night. Okay. All right. That's no win, so don't worry about it. I'm wrong, as usual.
Repeat after me. No, I said repeat after me.
No.
I represent beavers.
Oh, no. Oh, boy.
Oh, yes. But, No award is worth it, huh, Robin? Robin,
by surprise.
I think so.
I think so. All right. You know, I got to tell you something. That award reminds me that was when you were trying to represent me on the telephone to the newspapers, wasn't it?
Possibly.
Yeah, that
Although,
was it.
you know, there are so many times. It could be anything.
It could be anything that you did wrong. Well, you know, people say, why do you keep Gary around? And this is the reason he won the Scott Salem Award. Because the Baba Booey phony phone calls that we make to him.
Okay.
K-Rock.
Hi, Gary Delabate, please.
Stern Show, can I help you?
Yes, Bob there?
Who?
Bob?
There is no Bob at this extension.
Yeah, they just sent me through. I need Bob.
There is no Bob at this extension.
Yeah, there's a Bob there. Bob, a Booey.
Hey, you know what? It's really funny.
All right, thanks, man.
All right.
Okay, hey, Bob a Booey?
Yeah?
Is this Bob a Booey?
Yes, it is. It's Bob A. Bowie.
Bob a Booey?
Bob A. Bowie.
Am I the first one that called with that?
Yeah.
Really?
You're the
you guys,
guy.
Can you use it?
Take care.
You guys gonna use it?
Yeah.
Bob a Booey. He goes, no. Hey, that's really funny.
K-Rock.
Gary Delabate, please.
Freaky young man.
Stern Show, can I help you?
Yeah, Bob?
Gotta go.
Bob on this.
You gotta call back and say, I want to apply for an internship. I was referred by Bob.
K-Rock, may I help you?
Gary Delabate, please.
Oh.
This is the Howard Stern Show?
Who's calling?
Yeah, listen, how do I go about getting an internship?
Send us a letter.
Uh-huh.
How old are you?
I'm 18. I'll be 19 real soon.
Okay, where do you go to school?
Well, I came out of Emerson in New England.
You went to college already?
Well, no, I've got a summer thing going, and I'm looking for work,
Okay.
like an internship.
Okay, I am looking for somebody. Where do you live?
I'm living in Manhattan, Lower East Side now.
You're kidding me.
No, I'm not.
You know what? Tell you what, I'm Gary.
Okay, I was referred by a guy that you know.
Who?
This guy, Bob.
Baba Bowie.
Baba Booey. He wouldn't go Bob who.
We have absolutely no life, Rob.
K-Rock.
Gary Delabate, please.
Stern Show, can you hold, please?
Mm-hmm.
Hi, Stern Show, can I help you?
Gary Delabate, please.
I'm sorry, he's in a meeting right now.
Could you tell him Barbara called?
Barbara, okay. What's your last name, please?
Just Barbara.
Please put him on. I need to speak.
Please put him on. I need to speak to him. It's real important.
Okay, can you hold on, please?
Yeah.
Hi, Barbara.
Hi.
How you doing?
Good. Is Fred Norris there?
Who's this?
This is Barbara.
Barbara who?
Barbara Booey.
Well, that's why we love him. Now, of course, the recipient of the Scott J. Salem Award, Baba Booey, to sing. What are you singing?
Well, I was going to accept.
Oh, you have to
I'm
speak.
sorry. Go ahead. How come this never gets old, playing that tape over and over again? Go ahead.
I want to thank everybody on the show, Howard, Robin, Jackie, Fred, and John and Mike, but especially Howard. I want to thank Howard.
Thank you.
Because Howard took me out of Uniondale. He got me an apartment in the city. He got me a good-looking girlfriend, and he helped increase my CD collection. And I just want to say, Howard, I would rather be a moron on the Howard Stern Show than be a star on IMUS or WNEW.
All right.
I'd like to thank Baba Booey, Hong Kong Phooey, and everybody on Hanna-Barbera.
And Hong Kong Phooey? Very good. Very nice acceptance speech.
I wonder if he got that right. I don't even know that.
Who knows if the guy's name is really Hong Kong Phooey? Is that right, Fred?
That's correct.
All right. I got to tell you. You know, there's so many exciting things happening on the FMEs, Robin. We got to take a short break. We have another award to give out when we get back.
Good. What's the category?
Wow, you're going to love this. This is going to really freak you out. The most hostile interviewee with Stuttering John.
Wow, okay.
And there's a lot of great nominees in this, and we'll be back with that right after these words. Vermont Teddy Bear is so good. What a great gift idea. You don't need a special occasion to send someone you love an adorable teddy bear. This summer, why don't you send someone you care for a camper bear? Now, how many of you have kids who went off to summer camp? And they're allowed to have little bears on their bed, and it would be so nice if you sent them one. And I know it's a hassle. You got to get the address, you got to get the package together. No. With 1-800-829-BEAR, you send the bear off, you call them, they take care of the shipping, everything. When you love someone, I don't care if you want to win a girl back or anything, you send them a bear. And it's so hassle-free because the bears are beautiful. They custom make it. They will custom make a card for you with hand calligraphy. It is so easy. It is so simple. And yet it looks like you went through a lot of trouble. And these bears are nice. Aren't these bears nice, Robin?
They're beautiful.
What about the beach bear? Did you know about this one?
I didn't know, yeah.
The beach bear girls wear polka dot bikinis and the boys wear jams.
Aww.
And what about the birthday bear? Makes a fun and unique gift idea. The birthday bear comes with its own individual birthday cake and decorating equipment. This summer, every birthday bear that is purchased from Vermont Teddy Bear will include a gift certificate good for 1 free pint of Ben & Jerry's ice cream, redeemable at grocery stores and other retail outlets. Ben & Jerry's offers many flavors such as chocolate, peanut butter, cookie dough, cookie... What the hell is this, an ice cream commercial? Coconut, almond fudge chip, peanut butter cup, wavy, gravy, and apple pie frozen yogurt. Well, look, call 1-800-829-BEAR. That's 1-800-829-BEAR.
92.3 K-Rock. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And Jackie Platinum Joke Page Martling this Friday, July 9th, will be headlining the Singles Weekend at the world-famous Concord Hotel in the Catskill Mountains. And for dirty jokes and information, you can call the all-digital 516-922-WINE. And Friday night, July 23rd, a special show, Under the Stars, at the Stress Factory. And that's taking place at the Regency Hyatt Hotel in New Brunswick, New Jersey. Why don't you go try to stump the joke man? The best of Stern. Let's get back to the FMEs.
Are we back at the FMEs? Because we have another category.
Welcome back to the 9th Annual FME Awards with Howard Stern and Robin Quivers.
Thank you very much, Fred. And let me tell you, very exciting to be here at the FMEs. So many different stars around the room. Most people from radio who are all jealous of us. Let's face it.
They wish they were up here.
Robin, it's time for our next category, Most Hostile Interviewee with Stuttering John.
Okay.
In this category, we have 3 nominations. Our first nomination is Ted Williams, Stuttering John producing.
Do you know all the words to the national anthem?
No, I wish I did. I don't sing.
By any chance, did you ever accidentally fart in the catcher's face?
Pardon?
By any chance, did you ever accidentally fart in the catcher's face?
Who the hell are you? For John's sake, that kind of damn question. See you later.
All right, yes, Ted Williams. I'd like to see him accept.
Oh, boy.
And, our second nominee is Morton Downey Jr., the talk show host, and now actor. Morton Downey Jr., second nominee in the most hostile interview done by Stuttering John. Stuttering John producing, Morton Downey, the nominee.
How'd you get in here? You look like a slob.
Really? Well, I'm sorry. I don't have fake, jackets.
I don't have anything fake, especially my brain, punk. Blow your ass out of here.
Listen, let me ask you.
Did you hear me say blow your ass out of here?
I don't know.
What do you think? I'm some punk that you can come up to and talk to?
I'm just asking you questions.
Well, you can't ask me because I think Howard Stern sucks. I think he's got the brains of an amoeba, and I think you're a complete asshole, Howard. So suck my earlobe, punk. Get out of here. Get out of here.
Don't hit me, man.
Get out of here.
I'll sue you, Martin.
You sue me?
Yeah, but I can't.
Stand in line.
I can't sue you for
face.
Don't spit on me, Martin.
Hey,
that's not really nice.
Get out of here, punk.
Seriously. Let me just ask you a question, Martin. Would your wife go and dance topless in clubs for the money if you really needed it?
Would my wife dance topless in clubs for money?
Yeah.
She never did dance topless.
I know, but if you really need the money, since I know that you are bankrupt.
See, I wouldn't ask my wife to do that. I wouldn't ask my wife. I wouldn't ask my lady to do that at all. I got too much class.
Holy look at this. What are you saying? You just shut up. I'll kick your ass out.
You kick no one's ass.
Don't get away from me.
No one's ass.
Look at this. Look at this. What is this?
You want to start kicking ass?
What?
You don't throw nothing from my wife. Look at it.
Come on, I'll see you in court, man. Get out of here, John.
See me in court.
I will.
You homophobic piece of shit.
Just shut up, you old man.
Oh, he's old enough to jump your ass.
Yeah? You just hit me, Mort. You're lucky I don't beat the out of you, Mort.
Oh, God, you talk about good they're going to beat out.
You're lucky.
Yeah, that's a great one. That's our second nominee, Morton Downey Jr. You know, John does that for free. That's the amazing part. Doesn't even get paid for it. And our third nominee in this category is Justine Bateman. That's a tough performance to beat.
Yeah, really.
Stuttering John producing and Justine Bateman the nominee.
Did Scott Valentine ever slip Michael J. Fox the tongue?
No, but I'm sure he'd slip it to you if you these questions are very odd.
Did you ever hear of, well, let me ask you a few more and I'll explain. Was Michael J. Fox fooling around with Tracy Polling during the show?
No, these are really, I'm not going to answer any more of these questions.
Well, did you ever hear of, well, this is going to be, you know, on the air. I mean, this is for the cause.
For what?
Well, this is for Earth Day and for
I know, but these questions have nothing to do with any Earth Day or, I don't understand these questions. I'm sorry.
All right, could I just ask you, you know, was Michael, I asked you that. Did Arthur Miller write this play you're in while humping Marilyn Monroe?
These questions are really up, and I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
All right, there it is. This was a startling interview.
Yes.
But now it's time to choose one as the recipient of the FME. Robin, I'm opening the envelope.
All right, here we go. We're going to find out now who the winner could be in this category.
I knew it. Morton Downey Jr.
Yes.
For his performance with Stuttering John. Morton Downey on our phone to accept.
You're kidding. I was going to say that it was just a shame that anybody else was hospital in the same year as Mort.
Yeah, you know, you're so right. Robin puts it right, Mort. When, oh, excuse me. Wrong one. Mort? Hello?
Hello.
Mort, let's face it, Robin hit it right on the nose. She said it is impossible that anybody else could have taken the FME away from you this year. Anybody nominated this year knew they had to go up against you.
This is an emotional moment for me.
Yeah. Would you like to thank some people?
I would. I'd like to thank, first of all, I'd like to thank Stuttering John for the cleft palate that he suffers from.
Right.
Made it possible for me to be able to insult him so gloriously.
By the way, John...
I'd like to thank Howard Stern.
Thank you.
Howard's worked really hard to make it possible for me to take these lessons, to learn one of these classes, and Howard...
what do you want, a car phone?
Yes, I am.
Where did you get a car phone?
I stole it from this vehicle in front of me. I wanted to be able to get on the line to you guys.
I didn't know that...
There's a guy here celebrating. I'm in Westwood near UCLA right now.
Right.
He's celebrating. He's urinating on a parking meter.
But in all seriousness, I'm surprised that you had the money for the... you know, for the portable phone.
Well, no, I didn't have the money.
Are things getting better?
I bought it from this homeless guy here.
Are things getting better, Mort?
Little by little, but it's a slow climb. They say you meet everyone on the way down that you met on the way up. That's a lie. I haven't seen one of them.
Let me ask you this. Are you a limo driver now? Is that how you get to use the car?
No, actually, it's just a regular...
Now, hey, Stuttering...
His car phone is breaking up.
Oh. Morton?
Yes, I'm back.
Stuttering John is here. He says he can still kick your ass.
I'd like to box you, Mort.
The only way Stuttering John could kick my ass...
You're an old man.
His legs were about 10 feet higher.
Hey, let me ask you this. Why did you get so angry with John that night?
You know, I never gave that a thought. I think because of David Sittenfeld.
Is that right?
I think because of David Sittenfeld.
Well, let me ask you this.
Yeah.
Hey, did you just work on a movie with Jessica Hahn?
Oh, yes, I work with Jessica.
What happened?
How is Jessica in the sack?
She's a very lovely lady. And when they put the sack over her head, she would look a lot better.
Now, what happened? Did you get in a fight with her on the set?
No. She was 27 hours late in a total of 24.
Right. So you got mad?
Yeah, so I got a little upset with her.
So what happened? You guys had an argument?
No, I just reduced her to a bowl of ashes on the floor, and then, of course, Lori picked her up, brought her upstairs, and straightened her out again.
You mean you started yelling at Jessica on the set?
Yeah.
And was she crying?
Yeah, kind of. I felt bad for her. But she had 6 lines in the movie and forgot 7 of them.
Is that true? She forgot her lines?
Well, just, you know, I understand.
Is she a good actress?
Who are you asking? Is Mort a good actor?
I don't know.
Listen to that guy. He's got a piece of liver caught in his throat.
What, does he have, a piece of liver in his throat?
Hear that?
John, if you see Stuttering John again, will you be mad at him?
Nah, you know, I understand Stuttering John now. after going through the same kind of treatment that Stuttering John has. On my 16th shock treatment, I understood that...
What are you doing now, anyway? Seriously, what are you doing? How
are you making a living?
How are you making money?
You know something? Finally, things are starting to turn around, you guys.
Really?
I'm having to act all the time. No television shows. Don't allow me on television anymore.
You're just acting?
Can't get a radio job. Won't allow me on radio
Really?
anymore.
Really?
You know, I'm doing advertisements at drive-in theaters.
Well, listen,
you know,
between that limo job and the acting...
Well, the limo
You should be
job,
able to
the
make
acting,
ends meet.
and the drive-in theaters isn't bad. Right now, I'm cruising the back streets of UCLA.
All right. Keep it up. And I'm very... Oh, by the way, congratulations.
Did you, by the way, get your money for that movie?
Yeah, because Jessica claims she didn't get paid for the movie.
I got paid for the movie. Jessica got paid in advance.
She says that she was owed more money and she didn't get it.
No, she was owed more money for her overdubs, and when they tried to overdub her, you know, she just couldn't remember the lines.
Oh, dear.
Is that really true?
Yeah, no, it really is, Howard.
So, in other words,
She's a very nice lady. Don't get me wrong. She's a very nice lady. God bless Jimmy, whatever the hell his name was.
Jimmy Swaggart?
Yeah, whatever.
Jimmy Baker?
Whoever it was she was caught in the car with.
So, in other words, you received all your money on the movie?
I received all my money except for $600.
Right. And what is this movie about?
It's about this mean, rotten, nasty guy who runs a nightclub. And he later becomes a transvestite and then turns into a nice guy.
And Jessica, it plays what?
Jessica plays some creature from outer space who tries to grant him his wish.
This has got to be a smash hit, huh, Robin?
I'm telling you, I can't wait for it to come out.
Mart's career is really on track now.
I think it's opening in 3 drive-ins in South America. I don't think it'll ever show on
And
here.
you received all your money but $600?
Received all my money short of $600.
So you got $200 so far?
I got $140.
$140 so far.
$140 so far.
Yeah, you didn't account for taxes, huh?
I'm not. They have to pay my taxes.
And you still with that beautiful girlfriend?
You betcha.
She's hanging on to you, huh?
You betcha.
Well, he can't let her go yet.
Let her go.
Get back on his feet.
I'm surprised she's still with him. She's gorgeous.
I know.
How do you hold on to her? You got to keep her, you got to keep her busy.
Ask Stuttering John, he knows.
You're getting too old to keep track of a young thing like that.
Stuttering John knows my secret. Robin, you know it too. So don't start.
What is your secret?
Robin knows.
Wait,
I was
John.
going to say, look for the handcuff marks.
Yeah, the sledgehammer on the head marks. Hey, Stuttering John wants to talk to you for a second.
Oh, good.
Hey, Morton.
Good morning, John.
Hey, good morning. Yo, I thought you were going to come on a TV show and box me, man.
Oh, come on. I didn't want to give you the shot at it at that time, John. You weren't in training. Get in training.
I'm all set.
Get some muscle around something besides your mouth, and we'll go for it.
All right, Mort. Listen, I want you to be careful. Watch out. Don't drive into the tree.
I didn't mean to cut you off like that.
You know,
All right.
Even in an accident, his mouth is still going.
Oh, yeah. Who would you rather be, Mort or Magic Johnson?
I mean, you know, when I die, the way they're going to find...
I never thought I'd say that.
You know, Mort, we just realized we'd rather be you than Magic Johnson.
Oh, that poor guy.
Yeah. I have to say, I'd rather be
This
you.
is the first time anybody's ever made us want to be you.
If 3 months ago someone said, who would you rather be, Magic Johnson or Mort?
No
question.
problem.
I mean, I would say, why is that? That's a silly question.
I'm driving all over Westwood looking for where I'm supposed to park today. I can't find anything. What the hell is going on here?
All right, Mort, listen.
All right, guys.
Congratulations on your FMing.
Guys, I'm really honored, humiliated, humbled, and grateful for this honor.
And let's hope that you appear again on the show and you get nominated for next year's FME. All right, Mort.
Take care, Mort.
Bye-bye. There you go, John, your arch nemesis. Morton Downey Jr. Robin, we have to take a break from the FMEs.
Well, I'm shocked that Morton was there to accept his award.
Yes, absolutely. As a matter of fact, I'm going to leave you with one of the nominated songs. There are 5 nominated songs this year.
Okay.
One of those being Aerosmith, a performance they did here in the studio. Of
Angel?
No, I forget what they did. It was one of those things from the last album, but
The Little Blues Number.
The Little Blues Number was nominated this year, along with Peter Noon for the Jeffrey Dahmer song, Everything She Does by Sting, Locomotive Breath, Jethro Tull, and That's the Way God Planned It from Billy Preston. So here is Aerosmith performing their FME-nominated song.
All right.
But let's turn it over to Aerosmith right now. That's me on drums, by the way. The judges took that into consideration. I'm jamming with these guys, and I'm writing a song.
If I could, I surely would. Stand on rock and most good. Whoa, boy, don't you lie on the track. Whoa, boy, don't you lie on the track. Whoa, boy, don't lady sitting in the shade. Talking about the first time we got laid. Sing, whoa, boy, don't you lie on the track. 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 Hangman waving at the market day. Wondering if the elephant was gone away. Sing, whoa, boy, don't you lie on the track. Whoa, boy, don't you lie on the track. Whoa, boy, don't you lie on the track. Whoa, boy, don't you lie on the trail.
The 9th Annual FME Awards will be back
Hey, you
after
guys are good,
these
man.
messages.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 92.3 K-Rock.
Hi, this is Meatloaf, and you're listening to the best of Stern on 92.3 K-Rock. Rock Talk Radio.
What is this? M&J? Oh, hey, these guys are great. I got to tell you something. Scott the engineer is walking around. I don't know what process M&J uses, but Scott's a really bald guy. I mean, he's really bald. And there he is. Hey, you're still maintaining that thing. That looks good.
Doesn't it look good?
Yeah, it's unbelievable. Did you go anywhere this weekend where people could see you?
Yeah, I did a party, a wedding this weekend, and it was...
And people can't tell that that's...
How do your friends
way.
react? That's what I would like to know.
They're shocked.
You know what it is? Unfortunately, he's one of those guys that's been bald for so long that you do a double take when you see him.
Yes.
But I guarantee you, with what M&J has done to your head, if you had just like been going bald and you had moved into this hair,
would ever know.
no one would have ever known
I'll
you
bet
were
you
bald.
people who don't know you and meet you for the first time have no clue.
I have no idea. They absolutely could.
No, there's no... I am telling you, if you look stupid, I would tell you. You do not
Well,
look...
you do look stupid, but it's not your hair.
That's his face. But the hairline that greets the scalp
Yes.
does not look stupid.
No,
that looks like real hair.
Yeah.
I even like that. They even put some like flecks of gray in there, and
yeah, it's
totally natural looking. I see your scalp through it. I see everything.
It's
Any
really
problems with it?
None at all.
You really enjoy it.
Yeah. No problem. You've been swimming and stuff?
I haven't been swimming, but I take a shower with it every day.
And then you towel dry it?
Yep. And I blow it out. It's just like real stuff, man.
Wow. It looks great. By the way, M&J challenges the rest of the hair industry to create the natural hairlines and long-lasting quality that's found only at M&J International. If you're someone who's going bald or you are bald, please call M&J International and see what they can do for you. The reason they did it to Scott is obvious. They wanted me to see their work.
Of course.
And I applaud them. I really do. 1-800-208-1010. That's 1-800-208-1010. That's the number. I'll give it again. 1-800-208-1010. I really recommend you call M&J and just see what they're about. M&J.
92.3 K-Rock. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And we're back with the FMEs on the Best of Stern.
Hey, it's an exciting day. It's the FMEs. Freddie, roll into the FMEs. I don't want to fall behind here.
Here we go.
Here we go.
The 9th Annual FME Awards.
No more complaining. Hey, everybody. Hi, how are you?
Get back into your monologue.
And performances
What
that
is this?
made them great.
Oh.
Starring Howard Stern and Robin Quivers.
What the hell happened there, Fred?
But you started talking.
I see. Just keep it going. No, with you. All right. Here we are, day 2 of the 9th Annual FMEs. More tears, more singing, more ball busting.
Were there tears? I don't remember tears.
Sure there were. What an event this is. Today's categories are even more exciting. You're going to love them.
Big awards.
These are bigger awards. We save the big ones for last. Joan Rivers is in our audience.
Ooh.
Well, she's up for an award this year.
Is she?
Oh, yeah, best crying on a radio show.
So there will be crying.
Oh, there will be crying, yes. That's what I meant. Today's categories are more exciting than a safari through Fred Norris's apartment.
Ooh, that's exciting.
I want to thank Baba Booey. Baba Booey has everything ready to go. Man, does that make me nervous? He runs my show, yet he's only been walking erect for 9 days.
Baba Booey.
Hey, yesterday we spoke with Morton Downey Jr., who was quite good.
Everybody was shocked at that. I couldn't believe it.
We want to thank Morton
That
Downey
was
Jr.
Morton Downey.
We want to thank him very much because he took time from his busy schedule to talk to us. Then he got right back to his toll booth.
I was going to say, what did he say?
Yes. It's my monologue, Robin. You got to wait for the joke.
But I expected that to be Billy West doing a voice.
Yeah, and everyone said to me, was that really him? But it was. Hey, look at Joan Rivers out in our audience, boy. She had another facelift just yesterday. Whoa. Is that her vagina on her chest?
Oh, jeez.
Sam Kinison had a heartbreaker yesterday. He was edged out by Elephant Boy.
Now, that must be devastating. Sam can't recover from that.
Well, thank God his lady Malika consoled him.
How'd you do that?
Plus, they had a female wrestling team in their bed.
Oh,
And Elephant Boy, he was celebrating his great victory by incoherently begging someone to go to the movies with him.
Just imagine that. Sam Kinison gets the wrestling team for losing.
Yeah.
And Elephant Boy's begging.
Yeah, well, Robin, it's time for another category.
All right.
As a matter of fact...
What?
I better get myself organized. I'm so
As a
busy
matter of
yelling.
fact, you better be organized.
Yeah, I can't believe it. Now, where was I? Okay, here we go. This is best performance by someone trying to bang Robin.
Oh, dear. Oh, my.
And after this performance, you should probably do your song. Best performance by someone trying to bang Robin on our radio show.
What song? I haven't seen a song.
Did you have a song? You guys, didn't you give Robin a song? You know... No?
You told us not to. Yes.
Oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Well, you want to give it to her not 3 days in advance. You want to give it to her... Now.
Oh, well, I'll have time to look it over.
Right. Make editorial decisions. No. I'll give you time to look it over. I didn't realize you didn't have it. I thought you had a song already. I haven't even seen your song. Let it be a surprise to me, okay?
This is Howard's FM.
Did you give Robin my song, Jackie? Did you just give Robin my song?
It says Howard's FME song.
Yeah, here's Robin's FM. So you guys gave me the wrong one. You just gave me hers. Oh, I tell you, what a staff. Nobody knows what's going on. That's Baba Booey, by the way. He gave me your song.
Oh, God, here we go again.
I can't wait to hear your song. I haven't even seen my
Baba
song.
Booey.
I'm not singing this. No.
See, I was ready to sing that one.
Yeah. Anyway, let's see. This is best performance by someone trying to bang Robin.
Who could the nominees be?
Well, our first nominee is Bachelor number 1 from your Dial-A-Date, Singing to You. Let's hear that. Anything by Tina Yothers? Well, maybe number 2 will be better.
It's not Fly.
No. All right, that's category number 1, best Dial-A-Date singing. Our second nominee is Penn of Penn & Teller. This is Penn with Gary Delabate producing on Gary Delabate's answering machine, trying to get Robin's phone number.
Hello, Gary. This is Penn. I'm calling to get Robin's phone number. Or better yet, tell Robin Quivers to call me anytime. And leave a message for me. Have her call me soon. Okay? Bye-bye.
I wonder who will win. And best performance trying to bang Robin, our third nominee, Michael Swan, the soap opera guy.
Well, what did you lift from him? I have to consider here that this is some kind of media bonanza for you.
Yeah, like we have discussed on how common our audiences are.
Yeah, but this isn't
what?
This
There's
is
no buts. We don't have our audiences have nothing to do with each other.
Well, then why is my name always in these things? I don't need to be in soap opera magazines.
No, you don't. And I've explained to you countless times that this is a delay from the first setup when we first started going out.
Well, I don't see how that could be.
Well,
This is a little
I'll tell you right
spat.
now, I didn't write any articles.
Wow. Great performance.
I wonder who the winner is.
Whenever we get a hold of it. Let's see. Here we go.
What does the envelope say?
Hope it's not Bachelor number 1.
Oh, gee, drag this out.
And the winner is, in the best performance, trying to bang Robin category, of course, Michael Swan. Michael Swan producing. Michael Swan, the soap opera star. You there?
Yeah.
Well?
Morning.
Care to make a speech? You've just won an FME.
Oh, I'm delighted. I can't tell you how mollified I am.
You guys still seeing each other?
Sure.
Robin, is that true?
I guess, yeah.
When's the last time you guys saw each other? Or are you too busy writing? Are you too busy writing another article?
I'm writing an article about you.
Yeah, good.
You know, what I've noticed is how much you've been mocking this whole thing until, of course, your picture appeared in the Soap Opera Digest.
How do you put up with
now
this
you
guy?
kind of think it's fun.
What's with this guy?
Now you think it's okay.
Are you still dating him, Robin?
Soap Opera Digest, so now you think it's okay.
You do?
Yeah.
Can he not hear us when we talk? He just keeps going.
I don't know.
So, how old are you anyway, Michael?
I'm your senior.
Yeah, what
so
do you
have some respect.
What are you, about 50? Really, how old are you? How old is he, Robin?
He says he's 43.
Oh, 43. What are you, about 47, my man? You claim to be 43?
Yeah.
Is that really your age?
Yeah.
Or is that your actor age?
Yeah. Is your real age 60? Because he seems like an older kind of guy, doesn't he, Robin? Like a mature guy.
No, not mature at all.
No, I don't mean psychically. I mean physically. You know what I mean? Looks like a man. I mean, I still look like a little boy. He looks like a man.
He doesn't look like his pictures, Howard. So you've
Really?
only seen him in pictures.
That's close enough. 43. You were 43 when Joe DiMaggio hit in 56 consecutive games. And you were 43. That happened on Michael's 43rd birthday. So,
really, Michael, is that true?
Yeah, that was a big day in his life. Joe DiMaggio, 56 consecutive games, got a hit.
I have a ball from this.
That's the best birthday present I ever got. All right, listen.
Listen,
so you guys
I'm proud to receive an FME.
So you're still seeing Robin?
All I can say is that everybody needs some abuse once in a while, so everybody should tune in to Howard Stern.
Have you guys slept together yet? Because Robin has a certain kind of thing she enjoys.
Oh, here we go.
You should know about.
Here we go.
Would that be the kind of sex that doesn't make sense?
Oh, yeah. Well, obviously you two have discussed it.
No, we haven't discussed anything.
And she thinks a good spanking. But all right, that's up to you guys. You do what you want. All right, congratulations on your FME.
Thank you.
Very good.
Talk to you later.
Michael Swan, the soap opera actor who's managed to get close to Robin. Very excited. We're rejoicing in the FME celebration. Take a little break. We'll get right back to the excitement. There's a lot more categories coming up. Big songs, big numbers. Gary did his big number yesterday.
Yeah, and I suppose I'll do mine today.
Yeah. I guess I'll have to do mine, too. You spank before you have that kind of sex? Does it warm up that whole side, that whole area? Now, that's kind of interesting. That's what I'd like to hear about, but nobody's started.
No, the spankings were completely separate.
Are they?
One had nothing to do with the other.
I figured they warm up the buttocks. Hey, where were we? Tell you something, Rob. Your whole sex life is going to the wrong side of your body. I'm not kidding. Everything's moving in the wrong direction.
I beg your pardon.
Oh, man.
I said that happened once or twice out.
Oh, who knows? All right. Wow. Everything happening on the wrong side of town.
Oh, listen to this.
Seriously, you got to move toward the...
plenty happen on the right side of town.
Don't go away. The 9th Annual FME Awards will continue after these messages.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show. 92.3 K-Rock.
Hi, I'm Jerry Seinfeld. You're listening to the Best of Stern on 92.3 K-Rock, New York's classic rock and sleep radio.
Mattis Ice Cream. Wait till you hear about this.
I had trouble figuring out how to pronounce the name of that ice cream.
Mattis, M-A-T-T-U-S.
I'm glad you straightened me out.
I met with the Mattis people 2 weeks ago. And in 1959, Mattis created the first super premium ice cream, Haagen-Dazs.
Really?
This is a guy named Reuben Mattis, who's the inventor of Haagen-Dazs. And now Reuben Mattis, who is no longer associated with Haagen-Dazs, has introduced a second ice cream revolution called Mattis. He named the ice cream after himself. It's the ultimate premium, low-fat ice cream. And you can't tell the difference between this and Haagen-Dazs. I swear to God, you can't tell the difference. Now, I am going to tell you something. We distributed this ice cream throughout the radio station. People were going nuts. It is as rich as Haagen-Dazs, and it's fat-free. Listen to this, Robin. In the last few years, a number of low-fat products have come to the market, and many health-conscious people have tried them, and they were disappointed. And Mattis recognized that. They went in and they said, we got to create an ice cream that is as rich-tasting as Haagen-Dazs.
With little fat.
That's right. Mattis low-fat ice cream is different. Try it today. Mattis low-fat ice cream. It is not yogurt. It's not ice milk, and it's not
It's not ice milk? You don't even call it that?
No, it is a delicious, rich ice cream that is 97% fat-free and low in cholesterol.
I have to ask a question. I thought you couldn't call something ice cream unless it had butterfat in it.
Well, all I know is you can, because I am telling you that you can eat 1.5 pints of Mattis low-fat ice cream and still get less fat than 4 ounces of Haagen-Dazs. That's how low-fat this is.
How much could I eat?
You could eat 1.5 pints. Mattis low-fat ice cream comes in 8 delicious flavors, like cookies and cream, caramel crunch, chocolate cookie. That's the other thing they said. You know, all these low-fat ice creams don't even have good flavors.
Yeah, right.
This is, they have len and cherries, vanilla.
That's my favorite.
Vanilla merengue and coffee.
Merengue?
Merengue. The ride you've been waiting for can't wait any longer. It's the Summer Sizzler Sale on the superbike of the decade, Suzuki's legendary GSX-Rs, for no money down. Your participating Suzuki motorcycle dealer can put you on a 1993 GSX-R 600 that combines handling, performance, and styling from 0 to mythic and nothing flat.
Mythic? Is that on the speedometer?
I am reading this copy, and this is incredible. Or if you're into serious sport bike riding, it's the all-new liquid-cooled GSX-R 750 or 1100, designed to run hard and run hard for a long time. Listen, all I know is that if you want these bikes, you've got to go with Suzuki, and you've got to go with your participating Suzuki motorcycle dealer during the Summer Sizzler Sale that ends July 31st. You've got to understand, these bikes are priced. These bikes, Robin, what am I trying to say?
They're priced to leave the store.
Do people understand? I don't think this is working. Get over to your Suzuki dealer quickly. Get to your participating Suzuki motorcycle dealer during the Summer Sizzler Sale that ends July 31st. Get in on that GSX-R 600. Get in on that GSX-R 750 or 1100.
Liquid cool.
Liquid cool, damn it.
Liquid cool, Jerry.
See these participating Suzuki dealers: Orient Express Suzuki Freeport, King Motorcycles Brooklyn, Cross Bay Suzuki Honda Howard Beach, Camrod Motorsports New York, and Suzuki of Mineola in Mineola.
92.3 K-Rock. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
And we're back with the best of Stern. We have the FMEs with special guest Joan Rivers.
You know, Robin, I'm looking around the audience of the FMEs over here, and look who's over there, Joan Rivers. Why don't you come on up and talk to us, honey?
You going to bring her up on stage?
Yeah, let's bring her up on stage. Why not? She's nominated. We can even do her category. If Gary would give it to me. Look, she's practicing crying.
Oh, no. Just in case she wins.
Yeah, this is exciting. Wow. Wow. Hey, look who's here. Joan Rivers at our award show. Hey, Joan.
Oh, very exciting. Very exciting.
Wow. Joan Rivers. Imagine that.
And she got dressed up for this, too.
First of all, I got free food for us.
Yeah, I saw that. Hey, what
so
is
I have
that?
to say, event coordinators and caterers.
Event coordinators and caterers,
on
the official
Hudson Street.
caterers of the FMEs.
Oh.
Yes, it's very exciting.
And they gave us cookies and stuff.
Hey, Joan, how are you going to wear those headphones? You're going to mess up that beautiful hairdo.
I know.
They cost like $500.
I know. It's all right.
It's unbelievable. Well, you look good.
You look great. Good to see you, everybody.
I don't look
love
great.
You in L.A.
My hair is ruined.
Your hair looks fine.
You got so much spray in your hair. Look at that. Looks like a helmet.
I know.
Joan, you look beautiful.
This is very good because I keep Spike in my head now.
I know. Hey, I got a lot of questions to ask you, but first of all, you are nominated this year for an FME.
Thank God.
Should we get to that right away?
Right to that right away.
Gary,
what is her category?
Well, he won't give me the category. He won't give me the tapes.
Why is he holding them?
Hey, by the way, Robin's, still with that guy that you set her up with.
Do I know my people?
Well, evidently you do.
Do I know my people?
Yes.
I took a look at Rob and I said, this is somebody too hot to be walking around New York alone.
There you go.
Yes.
You really owe it all to Joan.
I will give you the engagement party.
What engagement party?
Now, Joan, you are up for an FME this year.
Yeah.
This is the most coveted award in radio.
What do we get?
You know, it's kind of funny that Joan can't get Joan laid, but she can get you laid.
No, I understand that Joan has a Greek shipping magnate.
Yeah, we're going to get to that in a minute. I want to hear about that. I want to hear how you seduce them.
Wild nights now.
Yeah, I hear you're getting it lots.
There's nothing to hear.
You got 3 different men.
I have at least 3 different men. I have men camping in my lobby.
No, really, I read that you have 3 different men.
Where did you read this?
Where did I read that? I just read it. I even wrote it
men?
down. I wrote it down on a slip of paper by my bed. I was just reading. I go, hey, I knew you were coming in.
Yeah.
3 different men.
How do you like that? How do you
Well, you
like
look
that?
good.
I look
How old are these guys?
One is 101.
Yeah. Now, come on, how old are these guys? Don't put yourself down either. You know
One
you're
was
good looking.
King Farouk's brother.
And you got a nice body.
Yeah, that thank God. I
I'd love
jog
to see
every
you
day.
naked.
I know. Well, come over and watch me take a shower.
I just wonder, have you had breast uplift?
They couldn't find them to pull them up.
No, seriously, have you had that?
No. I
You would not consider that?
Oh, sure, I would consider that.
But when you take off your top
Yeah.
for these guys.
Yes, yes, for these guys.
you know, but seriously, she does. She's a
Let
grown
me tell
woman.
you, I take off my top.
Yeah, she does a strip here.
Spike rubs to the room so he doesn't get hit on the head.
It's like 2 socks on her chest. No, I'm saying when you take your top off, you know, you remove your bra and everything.
Yes, yes.
These guys see what?
All 3 of them sit there and applaud.
But they don't sag or anything, right?
Who? The guy?
They're cute. No, I'm sure your guys
I'm not going to
sag.
discuss my breasts with you. Do you ask Richard
come on,
Simmons
you-
about his breasts?
Oh, you talk to everybody else about everything.
Yeah,
And
that's
then
true.
with me, and by the way, she brings Melissa on every show.
Yeah, every show.
Have I met Melissa? Well, thank God, Millie, you didn't bring Melissa today because of my bad haircut.
Oh, who did your hair? You should go to Kenneth.
Oh, I got a poodle cut.
You should go to Kenneth. He's the best hairdresser for men and women in the world.
Hey, I got to tell you something. When I saw Melissa...
She's great looking, my daughter.
Yeah, she's cute. I definitely
Cute?
would. I would do her in a minute.
Great looking.
I really would. I would do her in a minute. First of all, seriously, you as a mother-in-law? Oh,
Yeah,
I love that.
Wouldn't that be
Oh,
fun? Would that
oh,
be fun?
Man.
I can't
Easy street.
wait.
I could give up this stupid radio
Yeah,
show.
that's
I would
right.
retire.
You
We would go
manage
traveling.
Joan.
Because first of all, me and Melissa would move into our new house that Joan just bought.
And you would take grammar lessons.
Yeah, and then I figure you're good for like shelling out about $150,000 a year, and just like so we can live nicely.
Look, if my daughter's going to live in poverty?
Yeah, exactly.
Sure.
And then her son-in-law can't live in poverty. How would that
You'll
look?
have to get all those.
Oh man. Oh, that's unbelievable. You know what it was? I was watching like Geraldo or something. Was that the one you were on?
I was on Geraldo because I was
And-
pushing
and
my
Phil.
book.
And
My book.
Donahue.
Still talking.
So Melissa's on with you.
Yeah, Melissa came in.
And it was kind of a weird dynamic. Spike, Melissa wouldn't touch Spike. It was
She
obvious.
hates Spike.
She does.
She hates the dog.
Like she wouldn't even touch it.
No, she doesn't like him. No.
But Spike's kind of cute. How could you hate that little dog?
Because he replaced her in my affection.
She's jealous of the dog.
She's jealous of the dog. Isn't that,
Is that
not
really true?
No, she's 22 years old. She's not an idiot.
But does she feel that you treat the dog better than her?
Yes.
No, I'm being serious. Does
The
she?
dog got her dishes.
No. I hate when Joan comes in all made up and everything because then she can't put on her headphones.
I can put on my headphones. Oh, so I can hear Robin.
Yeah, right.
No, I came
Oh,
in.
so your hair's not getting messed up.
No, it doesn't matter.
That's all.
No, hi, Robin Angel.
Good morning.
I'd be
look-
afraid to be with Joan sexually because you touched that hair, and she would
Excuse me.
she would get all bummed out.
Well, you know, and then with the $1,000 pinoirs.
Yeah.
And the Joan Rivers jewelry collection.
Now, who was this married guy you were dating?
Which
You were
one?
dating a married
Yeah,
guy?
I saw that on. I know everything about Joan.
I'm not dating a married man. I
Joan,
wouldn't date
I
a
am
married
shocked.
man. Jackie Onassis dates a
No,
married
you were dating
man.
a married guy.
I'm not dating a
You
married
said it on the other shows.
I said, I couldn't.
She comes on here, she
Oh,
gets him
yes,
married.
I did.
Wait
But
a
that was
minute.
years ago. Yes, I will. Oh, yes. And don't you ever do that, Robin, when you're single.
Robin
I did it already.
Yeah.
does it.
I was going to have this guy who was going to get a divorce, you know.
Yeah.
But he was still living with the wife. I was 24 years old. And he said to me, remember those lies? Say the word, I'll leave my wife.
Yeah.
And my mother said to me, say the word. Go on, say the word. And, of course, I never said the word because I knew he wasn't going to leave the wife.
Right.
He's still with
Did you
the
love
wife.
him?
I was very enamored of him. Yeah, you know.
It's easy to fall in love with a
He
married
was a
man.
Princeton graduate. He was great looking. He had a great
And he made love
car.
great?
Oh, Howard.
I can't believe. I
No
wonder
one
what you
better.
like in bed. I just would like to know one thing. Do you moan? I'm serious. Are you like, oh my God. Oh, this is exquisite.
There's nothing worse than talking about what a person does in bed
Oh,
over
man.
40.
You know, if one of these guys who's banging Joan could just tape it for me. So I could just hear it. I just want the audio rights.
I remember when I saw Love in the Afternoon, and I got nauseous just looking at Gary Cooper that time.
Oh, man. Who was the married man? Was it Dick Cavett?
No, it wasn't Dick Cavett.
That was a rumor going around for a while.
Was it really?
Yes, that you were dating Dick Cavett.
We were very good friends, and isn't that funny?
Yeah.
Good, I'll say yes.
It was Dick Cavett.
No, it
wasn't
wasn't, but I'll say yes. 'cause I
You
think
fell
Dick
in
is
love with
cute.
him, didn't you?
Madly.
That's why Dick is depressed.
Yeah.
He's depressed because I left him.
He's on psycho drugs. Did you see him on Larry King?
No.
He's on psycho drugs. He's a proponent now of psycho drugs.
Now, what does that mean?
It means he's on like a lot of different drugs to keep him happy.
That's not good. He and I go back forever with Woody and all those people.
Oh.
Back forever.
You ever hear from Woody Allen anymore?
When I see him, it's very warm.
How do you see him?
I'll see him in Elaine's or the Russian Tea Room.
I've never seen anyone.
And I love her. She's great. Mia Farrow. She's okay. Really terrific.
Yeah?
Yeah. You never know because, you see some people who think they're terrific like Bette Midler and they're not. But you see...
You don't like Bette Midler, right?
Oh, there's nothing worse than a reformed person. You know what I mean?
Yeah, right.
She came out in Vanity Fair. She's upset about... I had talked about masturbation on my show. And Oprah had talked about something.
She can't handle that.
Girl, did you ever see her act?
Yeah.
I mean, my God.
Yeah, tell her to shut up.
Oh, let's remember what you did at the bath.
Right. Let me tell you something. And what you did to Geraldo.
The pincushion of the 1970s. I mean, what are we talking about?
Didn't she
Only a joke. It's a joke.
Yeah, Fred, don't get upset.
No, but you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she wears a jewel cup.
There's nothing worse than someone that was wild and insane and did everything.
And now she's embarrassed.
And now suddenly it's like Walt Disney washed out her mouth. I can't believe it.
She had a baby. And,
so what, didn't we all?
Yeah, she
and
had
how
a
many
baby.
else did she have that we don't know about?
And now she's uptight.
Now she's so... Well, I mean...
Don't you think she made that story up about Geraldo?
Oh, absolutely. I can't say absolutely. I wasn't there. I don't want to get sued.
I think she did.
This is a girl I know had a very good time.
Right.
And suddenly, there was Geraldo looking cute.
Right.
Great little body on Geraldo.
Right. I'll give him that.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And suddenly you had to be forced into a bathroom when you weren't forced anywhere
Joan,
else.
how fast would you run into a bathroom with Geraldo?
I have been sitting there running the water for 2 hours.
Right.
He doesn't come in for friends.
She's waiting for someone to shove some poppers under her nose and get
Come
this
on,
sex.
Geraldo.
Yeah.
Group me.
Hey, wait a second. I think you did do Geraldo. Did you ever do Geraldo?
Do you know how upset it is when you never mention anybody's book?
Unbelievably so.
I lived a good life, and I'm looking back, and I'm furious.
Well, Joan was going to put me in her book, but I couldn't get the tape to her fast enough of Arsenio when I went on Arsenio.
Right.
Yeah. I was the one
You
who was
were
screaming.
wonderful.
I was the one on there
know.
You were the
screaming.
first one to say it.
I said Fox killed Edgar Rosenberg.
Yes.
Now
Yes.
Joan's on TV saying it.
Yes, you were wonderful, and that's why in my heart, always a corner for you.
Do you know what else I did? This I never even told you. One time Fox Television came in here, it was about 2 years ago,
Oh, yeah.
and they did this simulcast thing. The morning show. They do this morning show. So they wanted to interview me while I was on the radio. So I wore a T-shirt. I had a T-shirt made up that said Fox killed Edgar Rosenberg. So the cameras go on live. It was that guy Elliot. What was that guy's name?
Gordon Elliott.
Gordon Elliott was live. So I go on, and I open up my shirt, and I go, you want to interview me? Look at what T-shirt I'm wearing. Fox killed Edgar Rosenberg. The satellite goes dead. Everything goes to black. And they cut away. So they say to me during the commercials, look, we want to have you on our show. I said, but wait a second, you wanted Howard Stern on your show. Now you're telling me what I could say. I mean, listen, I'm not using foul language. This is my beliefs, and I want to get these out over the air. What are you guys, uptight? What are you, accepting responsibility? You can't handle it? Joan, don't start crying.
I just think it's I think you're wonderful.
So wait a second. So then they come back to me again. I assure them that I'll behave. We come back on. 2 seconds later, the shirt's off again. And it says Fox killed Edgar Rosenberg.
But
so then they like blew out of here and started interviewing
Elliot
wrestlers.
Was out on the street.
He was out on the street interviewing wrestlers.
But you know, if you read the book, Still Talking, and I bought books for everybody. I don't come in here and the crew doesn't get them. Excuse me.
It's not necessary to give one to Jackie though.
Well,
if you don't mind,
somebody will read it.
Right.
You know, for him. But you were so wonderful during that period, and you don't forget. Things are lousy, that's when you don't forget.
Yeah, I stuck by you. Not like these other slobs. Not like Johnny.
No.
Boy, you have been ragging on Johnny. You know, I was going to tell you something.
Ragging, telling the truth.
You want my advice?
Yeah.
Give it up with Johnny.
I don't
care
to talk about him.
You shouldn't talk about him anymore. I'm going to tell you why.
Yeah.
This is my feeling, because I see on Larry King. By the way, someone called in and asked about me on Larry King. Joan was very gracious.
That's right. She was very gracious.
It was one of the few times that Larry actually allowed that question. You know, they call up every night and ask about me on Larry King.
Yeah.
Do you know that?
I'm sure they ask me on the street about you.
No. I'm saying it's a running gag on Larry King. Every night somebody calls up.
And says, what's Howard Stern?
They had once on a nun who had epilepsy who was like helping victims in India.
Yeah.
And what do you think of Howard Stern? That's right. It's every night on Larry King. But this is the one time Larry let it go through.
Well, I think that Joan jumped on the question so quick Larry couldn't get rid of it.
Yeah, Joan was right in on it. But Larry always usually goes, they don't know that person. I don't want to talk about it. Or whatever. So I see you talking about Johnny Carson. And I say to myself, look, that's Johnny. Johnny's a real skunk. Everyone knows he's the biggest dickhead in Hollywood. I mean, imagine being a comedian. Listen to this. Just bear with me. Imagine being a comedian starting out, right? And Johnny invites you on the show to be a guest. And then you stand up and do this stand-up comedy, which to me is the most frightening thing I've ever seen. I would never do that. I'm not going to sit there while a bunch of rat bastards judge me if I'm funny. I'd rather be in here, let them judge if I'm funny. Where I don't have to see their faces. You know what the beauty of this is? He could be listening as we speak.
I know.
I love that.
Everybody in L.A. now.
If he's not listening, somebody will tell him. That's the best.
Oh, yeah,
I don't want to reg. In the book, Still Talking, I have... It's a big book. It talks about Sullivan Show. It talks about...
I'm going to read that book.
Well, you can read it now free, and I didn't inscribe it so you can sell it then.
If you'd please inscribe it for me.
Well, then you can't sell it.
Right, Howard, I love you. My breasts burn for you. And, you know...
Sign Ann Margaret.
But let me tell you something.
Ann hyphen Margaret.
Imagine you're a comedian, right? So you get your shot on Carson, and then this son of a bitch sits there behind that stupid desk, and you got to please him, and then they judge you whether or not you can sit next to Johnny. Now, he doesn't put any other guests through this. Anybody on a dopey soap opera gets to sit next to Johnny. Any bitch in a short skirt gets to sit next to Johnny. But the one person who gets judged by Johnny, because Johnny thinks he's some kind of stand-up comic, which he isn't, by the way. He reads off cue cards. There's a difference. I can read off cue cards.
He's doing it right now.
That's right. Give me a cue card. That broad with the animals sits down. What's that one? Joan Emery?
Joan Emery. Oh.
Did you ever interview her?
Yeah, I like her.
Now, let me tell you something. She should have to stand up for
a few minutes. The woman has liver snaps in her pocketbook.
Yeah, but she should have to convince someone that she has a right to sit down on the couch, too.
Well, she liver snaps and animals.
Right. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
Why should this guy sit in judgment and humiliate people like that?
I'm not here to, as you say, I'm not here to rag and buy my book, Still Talking.
Say he's a rat bastard. Go ahead,
I can't.
Say Johnny Carson is a rat bastard. Say it. You know you want to say it.
I can't.
Say it. He should have called you when Edgar died.
Yes, he should have, but that's his loss.
Yeah, I disagree with that, though. He can't call you.
Well, let's ask another question. You didn't call him when his...
I sent a note. Oh, yes.
Yeah, Joan knows.
Let me tell you something,
Joan is politically correct.
You better keep your humanity about you to the... That's all you've got left in our business.
Yeah.
Oh, of course I sent him a letter.
Okay, I'm just checking.
Now, should I go for the joke? I didn't put a stamp on it. No,
but you sent him a note when his son died.
Of course. How could
Let me tell you something about him.
Business.
When his sons were alive, how much interaction did he have with them? See, that's what I judge a man by. Not by when his son dies. Who cares his son dies? His son drove off a cliff. I don't worry about things like that. I got my own problems.
You worry about what's happening during the lifetime, and you should be good to
during the lifetime. Yeah. That's right. Like Joan.
Are you good with your children?
What do you think? I'm a perfect father. They never see me. Hey, let me tell you something. I know that Joan sent a note to Johnny Carson. Yeah. That was very nice. Said one son down, two to go.
Oh, don't say that. Oh, God forbid. Oh,
but I'm going to tell you something.
Oh, Howard, please don't say that.
Now, Joan, when we come back, you're going to be, you are up for nomination this year.
I'm up, and I have to tell you what's on my show this coming week.
We're going to talk about your show. I'm going to talk to you about these men that you make love to.
Of course.
And the ritual, the mating ritual.
Yes, the mating ritual. S&M.
I'm going to ask you about your daughter. I have questions now that I've seen her on TV.
Anything you want to ask me, I love you. I will stay here and answer for you.
Thank you.
And Robin, I'm going to clean you up in a second. Put some jewelry on you. Dress you up.
Okay.
It's too early.
You can do that.
Yeah.
And you know what I might do for you, Joan? I might grab your ass again like I did on your TV show.
I beg you.
Did you like that?
Hey, sexually harass me. Nobody else ever did.
All right.
Have you heard the Clarence Thomas joke?
What is that?
The first day of the Supreme Court. You heard that?
No.
Yeah, you know that one.
It's terrible. Hello, great hello.
Oh, whoa.
You heard that?
No, I cleaned it up. It was hello, great breath. Joan doesn't know you can't say that word on radio.
She's in broadcast.
The T word.
Barbara Bush told me that joke. I laughed for 5 minutes.
Barbara Bush told you that.
Call me.
Hey, let's take a break. Joan's new book is Still Talking, but she's here in the audience at the FMEs, and she wants to know if she won her award or not.
Yeah.
So why don't we...
Right. Why are we leaving her in suspense?
Well, I don't know. We'll take a break, and we'll be back right after these words.
You're listening to The Howard Stern Show, 92.3 K-Rock.
This is Brian Wilson, and you're listening to the best of Stern on the classic rock station, 92.3 K-Rock.
All this week.
Oh, I see. The following message is brought to you by Car Cash of New York. Selling a car, a van, a pickup, a four-wheel drive, call area code 212 Car Cash. Since 1977, Car Cash has been New York's largest direct car buying service. Thousands of satisfied customers have called area code 212 Car Cash. I can't tell you what a drag it is to sell a car. As a matter of fact, I don't have to tell you what a drag it is to sell a car because you already know.
Yeah, everybody knows.
Any person, any adult has sold a car, I'm pretty sure, and it's a horrible experience. It's awful.
You always run into that brick wall. What do I do? I want a new car. What do I do with the old one?
What if I told you there is a service that will buy your car and give you great money for it? I know a lot. The only skeptical thing here is that you go, well, I could get more money on my own if I ran a classified ad. No, you can't, because A, you're going to, it's going to cost a lot of money to run that ad. 2, you're going to have people coming to your home, which is always trouble nowadays. There's no honest people left. And number 3, what is number 3, Robin?
Number 3 is the convenience.
Convenience. Oh, think about the guy who's going to buy your car, if you're lucky enough, from the newspaper, who's going to be calling you every couple of months, telling you the problems he's having with the car, like you're some kind of used car dealer.
That's
Look,
right. You won't have all that.
If you want to avoid all that, you call 212-CAR-CASH. 212-CARCASH. Area code 212-CAR-CASH. The fastest and easiest number to instant cash. 212-CARCASH.
92.3 K-Rock. We're back with the Howard Stern Show.
Here's more of Joan Rivers and the FMEs on the Best of Stern.
You were crying on every TV show I saw you on. You cry now at a drop of the hat.
Yes, I do.
And that brings us to your FME. You're up for the crying award. Now listen, you're up against 2 very stiff competitors.
Who are the competitors?
All right, let's get to it now.
Who are the nominees?
All right, in this category, by the way, Joan, I'm pulling for you. I hope you win.
I hope I win too.
All right. Now, here it is. First guy you're up against, the first nominee is Mike Schmidt. You know who he is?
Schmidt?
No.
That's the baseball player who got up and made this speech.
That's right.
All right, here you go, John.
It's the beginning of a new life for us. Some 18 years ago, I left Dayton, Ohio, with 2 very bad knees. And a dream to become a Major League Baseball player.
Oh, dear.
Robin.
I thank God that dream came true.
Let me tell you something. If I ever cry on TV,
I'm going to hit you.
If anything bad ever happens to me in life, just keep me locked in my house.
No, I'm going to hit you.
You get a major award. You're going to be sobbing.
Oh.
If you start crying, Howard, that's it.
Joan's already cried. We haven't even gotten to her yet. Would you stop crying?
It's very dear what he just said.
Oh, man. All right, your next competitor.
Who else?
Jessica Hahn. Jessica Hahn producing. This is Jessica Hahn on our radio show when I asked her about if she keeps her belly button clean, and she started crying. Because she has a hang-up.
On belly buttons.
On belly buttons. Because she spends hours a day cleaning herself. And she was like, my belly button doesn't smell, but there was an odor to her belly button.
Oh, dear.
How would you know?
I put my finger in it. Here's Jessica Hahn's performance, John. Everybody reeks on occasion. Everybody. Are you crying? Put your glasses off.
You
Take your
really
glasses
embarrassed her, Howard.
off. Stop crying. Are you crying?
No.
Oh. Will you give her a hug? Now stop
come over
that.
here.
Give her a hug when she smells?
Go give her a hug.
What is the big deal?
Give her a hug.
She's crying now.
You made her cry.
Oh, Jessica. Oh, it's this belly button stuff. Everybody's belly button smells.
Go give her a hug.
Come over here. Come over here. Come over here. Oh, she's upset with me now.
Nice.
It didn't smell.
It's not true, and God knows where your hand really was.
It was in my butt. I was putting hemorrhoid cream on.
I always work hard at the end.
Oh, Jessica.
Oh, will you go? Don't let her just
I can't believe it.
cry like that.
Jessica, come here.
No.
Come over here.
Sensitive about stuff, and you know how hard I work.
Oh.
Whose bathwater got black after you threw John in?
All right, okay. All right.
And I'm always a clean
It's his belly
person.
buttons we're talking
I don't care
about.
what it is.
Will you go give her a hug?
It's not true, and you know
All right,
it.
come over here. I'm going to hug you now. Come here. I want to hug you now.
No.
Wow.
Oh, I hope she doesn't win now. I like
know.
the first
You
one.
want to win.
I would like to win, but I think the first
All
one.
right, here's your performance.
Mine
This is you
it
at your
makes me
press
cry.
conference. This
Makes
is
me
you.
cry.
Are you going to start crying?
Yes.
If we play it, you'll cry?
I probably will cry.
Oh.
It was a very emotional time.
Oh, I'm not going to play it if you're going to start crying.
Well, let's hear it.
Don't cry.
I'll try not to.
All right, don't listen. If you start crying, I'm going to be really embarrassed.
2 years ago, I couldn't get a job in this business. I could not get a job. My income dropped to 1/16 of what it was before I was fired. And people said I wouldn't work again. And my husband, as you know, had a breakdown. It's so sad that he's not
You're starting already.
Oh, no.
Oh, forget it. I ain't playing this. Oh, if you're going to bring...
Just announce the winner.
You're bumming me out.
But that was the most emotional time of my life.
Oh,
You know what I think she's doing? I think she's crying now so she'll win next year.
That was getting an Emmy, and it was like saying my husband was right, and he wasn't there to see it. It was terribly emotional. Melissa and I watched that the other day, and we played it on Donahue, and the two of us sat and cried in the bed.
Oh, my God.
Now, it's not about belly buttons. That's about major life things.
You are crying already.
Of course I'm crying. I miss my husband terribly. Of course you cry.
Oh.
You know, you should never know from really tragedies, Howard. Please, God, knock on wood here.
I wonder if my wife died, would I miss her this much?
I would. Yes, you would, Howard. Despite the fact that she does nothing,
She does nothing. I could drown out my sorrows, though, with a lot of women.
Oh, I don't know, Howard.
You would miss the old wife.
Oh, tell me when you're stuffing some of these good-looking guys now that it just doesn't make you feel good.
But, you don't have that good friend.
Oh, good friend. I'm her good friend. You want a good friend, I'll help you out when you're feeling down.
Yes, you don't have that shared experience.
You don't have someone that you care about that you know is honorable to you. Oh.
But, I thought you were incredibly honest, because that revelation that your husband and you weren't even staying together at that point, that was pretty honest.
The whole book is very honest.
That's good.
And so is my television show, 11 a.m. on Channel.
All through the tears, she's crying, and yet she's plugging.
And my jewelry that I'm selling Thanksgiving weekend.
You are relentless. What is it, Gary?
I thought Joan was here until a little bit later, but she has to leave soon.
I do my own show.
What is it? What do you tape it at 8 in the morning?
9 a.m. We tape it at 9 a.m.
Well, they tape a bunch of shows during the day,
today
right?
we're doing sexual limbo.
Sexual limbo? What's that?
You go into men that decided to become women, and they got the breasts, and they can't afford
we had the
penis is taken off.
We had the woman in here that you're having on.
Yeah.
What's your name?
Tula, but I had her
No,
on.
not Tula.
No. Sarah something. Susan James.
But can you imagine that you went halfway and you can't get the rest of the money?
Let me tell you something. I'm going to tell you something.
You look down, you've got a penis? I mean, that would just
Are you taping that today?
Yeah.
All right, let me tell you something.
Terrible.
I'm going to tell you something. There are a lot of doctors out there performing unnecessary surgery, and this is at the top of the list. You're going to tell me that when these guys are going around cutting off their penises and putting let me tell you something. That's not a vagina, ladies, when they get that cut off. That is a surgical scar that guys are making love to. Now, I'm going to tell you something, Joan, just so I set you straight, so I put you in the right frame of mind. I want you to take this attitude into the show.
I will.
These so-called women, they don't fool me. They don't look like women. They go around. Every day is Halloween for them. They're going around masquerading as women. I've seen them. They don't fool me. She came in here the other day, the one you're going to have on your show. By the way, 2 seconds flat, I know that this is a man. And this is unnecessary surgery. To be cutting off guys' penises. And you know what they make the vagina out of? You know what they make the vagina out of?
I never asked the doctor.
Plastic.
No.
Plastic. That's a plastic private part.
I hope not silly putty.
Oh, that's exactly what it is. That's not a vagina.
You bounce around.
You know what that is, Joan? Joan, that's open heart surgery in the wrong place.
Oh, dear.
That never got sewn up.
Let me tell you.
Go ahead.
Everybody should be allowed to live and be happy any way they want. You know that.
You're serious about that?
Absolutely. If that's going to make them happy, let them be happy.
Hey, did you ever get any fallout from the Donahue show when you started screaming about the Fox executive who was gay?
I said I thought maybe.
Yeah, but you know what I mean? Like the gays get mad because you kind of
How could gays get mad when I have been such an advocate? Well, 2/3 of my friends are gay, and when I've been working so hard for AIDS, how could anyone get mad?
Well, you know what I mean, because you said, don't give me a gay producer.
No.
You didn't get in trouble over that?
No.
I thought you were going to get all kind of help.
Yeah, no, I don't.
You don't get help from them?
No. I got help from Donnie. No. No, I love him. He's a good
You
guy.
do?
Don't you? Yeah, he's
No,
a good
I don't
guy.
like him. Good guy? Why'd he dump his first wife?
Oh, Howard.
Hey, why did you know why? Because he became a big star. He ran off with that Marlo bitch.
Oh,
Let me tell you something. I'm going to